I'm waiting for my bread still. Pull out on YouTube. Let's look up wallpaper for this. Wallpaper. I like how I spelled it wallpaper. How did I do that? I like ones that have the actual name of the game. Because then I can have the name of the game up here. Oh, but the game, it's not here. I want the name of the game on the image, please. View file. Error not found. Yeah, I can see it's not found. Maybe this one? Yeah, this one looks good. Save image as NeoCab. Put that one. Let's put here. Roulette. Actually, we should just do NeoCab. Add image. Videos, stream, setup, backgrounds, roulette, NeoCab. There it is. Enable preview, put that on full screen, put that under. Here. Go over to this screenshot mode. Hello, Tavara. Happy Monday. I hope your weekend was good. Probably way too late with this. Yes, everyone was here for the yoga. They were very exciting. Very excitable. I keep on forgetting to add my YouTube chat to this, and I really shouldn't. Okay, let's do... Why is this always so big? I'm going to switch to the other side. Oh, there we go. Make myself smaller because I'm... Just adjust it a little. My headphones off for the picture. What is NA? Oh, I don't need that. Let's mute it and hide it. Yeah, okay. Shirt. Disable preview. Support here. Always on top. I don't know if I'm going to have to do voice acting for this, but I'm assuming maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, so. I didn't really watch the trailer or anything for this game. But I have seen it before, because I remember I was looking up games that were similar to Disco Elysium, and this is one of the games that came up, but I never bought it. So that's why I was really happy Rick gave me the key for it, because like, oh my god, I actually wanted to play this game at some point. At least I think it was this game. Definitely a story-rich game, which that's also what Disco Elysium is. So, is this my green screen being weird, or no? It's just actually the, yeah, it's just the image. It's the, what do you call that? I don't know what to call it. The guys, I mean, it's not just men watching me do the yoga. I just have people who support me, Tavara, by coming to my stream as soon as I go live, you know? They wake up with me, because a lot of Americans, when I start streaming, a lot of Americans, it's morning time for them, so they just got to work, or they just woke up, and they're doing their own morning routine, and I just happen to be there in the background, which I really appreciate, because as somebody who is a huge lurker, I'm never... Did I forget to do that? Oh shit, I forgot to... Did I? Forgot to do the post stream? video before coffee? I did. Oops. Okay, let me do that real quick. Post stream 2003 26. Do I still have the link in my clipboard? Ooh, which link is it though? It could be any of these. I think it's this one. Yeah. Oh, this is the pre-show. And it must be this one. Never occurred. This one didn't work at all. Not. Uh-oh. Did I not make the post show? I swear I did. Did this one? I'm just like, I have several different URLs in my clipboard, so I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Nope, it wasn't that one. Okay, it must have been the one I just copied then. And it just hasn't made it yet into a thing. It won't let me see it here. Let me go over here. I'm just gonna look it up. It's so annoying. Video is blocked. Good Tues Newsday 12. That was ages ago. Oh, it's not finished. That's why it's not working. Okay, get shareable link. Link there. How has your weekend gone, Tavara? I went to a really nice... It was nice. I went to Leiden. I went to Leiden to a sakura festival because their sakura trees bloomed. And there was a bunch of Japanese food, street food, and some installments and the interactive workshops and stuff. It was really nice. And the bike ride was really nice too, which is the most important bit, because it said it was going to be Wind Force 3, but then it ended up only being Wind Force 3 at the end of when we went home, and it got really cold too, but that's expected in March, so I'm not really surprised by that. Oh, what? March 2026. Bonus behind the scenes post. No, post show, not pre-show. Yeah. And looks good. Publish. I didn't have any fun. I thought it was a good time. I don't really have fun. Your definition of fun and my definition of fun are very different. So, I did not have fun. It was just very nice. And I ate a lot of food. Mostly I just ate food. It was a vibe, as the kids say. Oh, I've got a message on Patreon. I rarely ever have fun because I usually have very normal expectations where I never hype anything up. I'm never like, I don't want to say I'm cynical because I'm not usually very cynical either. So I'm just kind of like, I have a balanced expectation of what's going to happen so that I can either get disappointed or overexcited. I like being in the middle. There's a reason I always play a neutral character in tabletop RPGs, because I just like being in the middle. You know, I'm a middle child, okay? I know where I belong. Okay, so no new information there on the... It's too bad people are so paranoid about companies stealing your personal data or giving your ID to people or something, because it's already happened. Your data has already been leaked to private citizens. For me, it doesn't matter if they did it tomorrow or I think it's already happened myself, but I know you were like this too, Tavara, because you didn't want to give your phone number to Twitch. Which is fine, but, like, don't make it my problem. It's not my problem. You don't want to do that stuff, right? It's okay if you don't want to do things because you're scared about losing your privacy, but don't make it my problem. Because people, not you, Tavara, but people have been messaging me saying, "Can you do this, please, instead of there? Because if you do this here, I can't access it. So you need to go over to that website, make an account there, get authorized on that website, just so I can give you $10 for a yoga video." And I'm like, I'm not going through all that trouble for you. Sorry, dude. You're just gonna have to take the loss, you know? Sorry. You're not gonna be able to access everything I put on the internet. I've already decided where I am. You know, I'm on Patreon, that's where I am. Okay. I'm gonna go check out my bread, and then we'll start the game. So I'll be right back. Just a quick BRB. It's so cold everywhere else but in my room. I love my room because it's so warm. We're back with food. I've got some mixed noodle. Oh, my bread. My baguette snapped in half. Here's my mixed noodle. Come on. Look at that chili sauce. Ooh, yeah. I love Asian food. Okay. I love Asian food. I wish I was born in Asia. And here's my bread. My garlic bread from the spar that snapped in half. So sad. And here's my kiwi. I already showed it, but I'll show it again. Here's my kiwi. Look at that. I'm gonna eat the skin. If you're asking why the skin's still on, it's because I eat the skin. Because it's where all the nutrition is, and I don't mind eating the skin of most things. Except for bananas. There's banana skin, there's nothing. Orange skin, you can make that into candy. And the same with lemon. I can eat lemon skin, actually. Lime skin's a bit hard. That one you can make into candy, too, though. So, yeah. I love skin. I love eating skin. You can quote me on that. Okay. Enough. Whatever I'm doing. Let's get our headphones back on. We're going to... Why is everything so quiet? Oh, I have it on backwards. I feel like I should be hearing some more on my headphones, but I'm not hearing anything. What's going on? I can see that there's sound, but I can't hear it myself. There we go. Now I can hear it. Okay, restart that. Okay, no buzzing, it sounds like. Okay, let's get started with the game. Are we full screen capturing right now? Sweet dreams come after words. Where? Okay, there it is. I was like, why? We were capturing it before. Okay, welcome everybody. I don't want to be on the credits. How do I get out of this menu? I had a cute little opening menu before. But now we're oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, I guess we're starting a new game. I'm not sure what's happening. Welcome everyone to another game Roulette. We're in a new game that we haven't played before. Neo Cab. It is a story-rich game where we are the last human cab driver in Los Ojos or something, I think is the name of the city. And we're going to talk to a lot of people in our cab, learn some stories about people, and probably get into our feelings. I think this is a game that's into our feelings. We're gonna feel things, hopefully, playing this game. Let's get into it. In our night one, the desert outskirts. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off-road. It's like the flashing lines in the highway hypnotize you in some weird ways. I knew I was going to be doing live voice acting in this game. Like, it's normal to talk to the clouds. Or come up with the name of the 100th Joshua tree you pass on the endless desert. I was officially at that point, and so was Jojo. Only 40 miles to go. To Los Ojos, to my new life, to my old friends, to my oldest friend. It was like a gift when Savvy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. It used to be her life too. Losing jobs to Capra's AI. Juggling a dozen gigs and still coming up short. Getting way too comfortable just being sad. So when she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, it didn't matter anymore what had come between us, or what we'd said when we were angry. All that mattered was the road ahead. That and the battery charges that set me back 30 coin. Nothing like rolling into your new life completely broke. No problem. This is cool. Cool. You're a driver. Just drive. If I could pick up even one ride out of here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savvy like old times. I started up Neo Cab. Seeing if I can interact with anything. Hello, Lena! Daily goals, 35 cyber currency, 3 rides. Driver rating 4.9, start shift. Driver rating, Robert Kumbas 4, Yogan Mian Ivan 5. Griffin Goldman, Andy Soom, Julie Hernandez, daily goals, 3 rides. We have a journal. Look out, Lo Ojos, here I come. To pack snacks, toothbrush, pajamas, basically everything, books, and Dad's vase. Excited, so excited, very yes. Top Neocadrapa in Cactus Flats. Los Ojos. Boxes 10. Tape 2. Charge 30. Cell bed 5. Cell desk 1.5. New stuff plus 4. New outfit minus 2.5. Needed. Spent 33. 325 miles to Sweet Freedom. And Savvy. Okay, that's all in our journal. Capital Cash. New cab contractor pay 11. Juice by Capra recharge. Auto lease 1 week rate. Okay, so we have around $4 we always have to pay for our expenses. New cab contractor pay 22. Okay. Well, this is just like real life. Pickup request. Outer Lands, Liberty Heights. The Steve? There's a neighborhood called the Steve. Also, what is this in the middle? Kind of spooky. The Combine, Frontera, Luz Rouge. Luz Rouge. Okay. I think we should probably get the guy who's not in town yet. Faster than a shutter snap, flaneur. We should have enough charge. The desert outskirts, Los Ojos, California. For a second, I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. I could barely make out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Then I spotted him, a lone figure just dragging along, looking like a huge luggage. I wasn't able to read that fast enough. He got into the car bags first and squeezed in like he was the sidekick. Hey! Hi, pickup for Liam? Hi, pickup for Liam? You are Liam, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure, I could feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. I can't help it. I absorb that stuff like a sponge. Yes, thank God. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. What's up? I thought I'd spend all day out there in the desert taking photos of the stars in the LO skyline. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. Why do they keep making them smaller? Damn, my heart's racing. His accent was smooth and musical, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Well, that would have been nice to know when I was doing the voice. Anyways, hello, Lena, right? Said on the app. Yep, that's me. Awesome. Thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowheresville. No problem. I was headed this way anyways, plus Neocab goes where Capra fears to tread. Where are you coming from? Cactus Flats? I don't know that one. Going to the big city on holiday? More to like a permanent vacation. The car's carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling? I don't know. I think I'm excited? I've never been to Los Ojos before. Stop it. This is your first time in the automation city? Is that crazy? No, I mean, yes, moving somewhere you've never even visited. But damn, it's also very cool. Don't sweat it. It's mine too, though I'm just visiting. For work? Sort of. I'm a photographer. Or trying to be. I'm taking a year off my real job to see what I can make happen. A year to travel the world to take pictures. The dream. 70, I had talked about doing something like that after college, until I couldn't go. Instead, she met a guy, a sculptor, and then lived that dream with him. They broke up after a screaming fight in Milan, and she came home with a half-finished clay figure of herself. She always loved playing the muse. So, what about you? Why hello? I'm moving in with my best friend. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close, and then we kind of weren't. Why did that just slip out? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. For sure. I moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. Sort of fading in and out of different friends groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. Yes, yeah, exactly. So why now? What made you make the leap? She asked. All she ever had to do was ask. I just realized that my life isn't as good without her in it. I love that. Sometimes it's just the only thing that makes sense, right? Exactly. It'll be a fresh start for us. I hope. Guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. So while you're getting the keys to your new place tonight, I'll probably be out snapping pictures of Capra Tower. Capra Tower? Gross. Doing a cover shot for multinational monster magazine? Hey, whoa! It's just a beautiful building. Sure, I've heard it's very impressive. My hands tightened on the steering wheel, and I had nothing good to say about Capra. Your emotional state affects which option you can choose. Oh. Hey, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. Over the entire tech sector. The spoils of selling out human dignity, right? He shifted in his seat and tried to smile, but it was tight and uncomfortable. You're a photographer and you're not a leftist? Gross. Capra, that name carried so much baggage for me. My first driving gig, my only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver with autocars. Soulless capsules of glass and plastic. But hey, those things don't need health insurance. I then stopped seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs. Crawling out streets, covered in sensors, collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Liam say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Right, you're not a fan. We don't need to get into it. Felt like all the energy in the car flipped. It was closed off suddenly, cold. This is exactly why everyone says that talking politics with a PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push him. Of course, you're right. I didn't mean to be snarky. What had gotten into me? My hackles were up and over what? A photographer who just wanted a picture of a famously impressive building? I agree. Why did we go so hard on that? That was exactly what happened with me and Savvy. I got really emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal and pushed her away. It's so volatile, Lena. Looking like I'm looking for a reason to be sad or worried. Like all my body's feelings just leap out of me and poison my life, when actually everything was just fine. I think you need to see a therapist, Lena. I think you might need to see a therapist. Just a little bit. I couldn't let that happen again with us. I'm sorry. I still couldn't bring myself to praise Capra, even if it might help my star rating. I guess I'm biased. I've kind of got a history with the whole company. It's all good. I just don't want to talk about it. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to LO. Trust me, I really do, but I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. Totally get it. Look, if I wanted a silent ride with a brainless driver, I would have called Gabra. You're much more fun. As the sun went down, I could just make out the first lights of Elo appearing out of the desert, suddenly like a mirage. We're almost there! Here it comes, it's the city. Okay, give me a sec. Can I pause the game? Because the game is being oddly laggy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm... Yet again, probably... Because I have... Google Chrome open, so let me just close it real quick. Chrome is really eating up my stuff now. Every time I have it open. When I'm playing games. Oh, you know why it's laggy? Because I'm still on Heartopia. Heartopia also eats my system like crazy. Let me close Heartopia. There we go. That should fix it, I hope. Yeah, that's way better. The city lights spilled across the windshield as across the Los Ojos city limits. He pulled out his camera and I heard the shutter clicking way behind me. I thought about Savvy. No more nights alone. No more longing for change. I was making the change and I was ready. Here I am, Savvy. It's real. I did it. I pulled up Liam's destination, a modest hotel. Nice, but it had an art to it. Made sense. You know, this is going to be great, right? You're doing something really big and I think it's going to pay off. We'll see, I guess. And sorry again for being so testy before. I'm in a capital town now, and that's that. It's nothing. I've gone into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. You have? Yeah, with much worse opinions and listened. You know you already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing town in neo-cabs all week. Maybe we'll get paired up again. I'd like that. He shouldered his luggage and headed into his hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back. I guess I'd made it. We're gonna need more fuel for our battery again. Perfect rating! Hell yeah! A serendipitous ride with a spirited driver. Welcome to Elo! That was a quick review. Your rating stayed perfect. I've earned 6. That's enough for gas. Outer Lands, battery usage. New message from Savvy. Oh, look at that. We can read all our message. Just about to hit the road. Yes! Going to try to pick up some packs on the way. Packs? And passengers. Got to earn some coin. Dream. Then meet you at your place around 10? Just past Palm Springs in the home stretch. What's good, Lena? What's... Guess where I am? You better be. I'm in Los Ojos. Is that supposed to be a kiss? Meet at your place? You mean our new place? That's so cute. Yep. Wait, actually... Come pick me up and send you a pin. Sure. Yes! Can't believe I get to see you so soon. My rave fave, my literal favorite human. OMFGJIH. Can't wait, savviest. Night 1, Outer Lounge District. How long had it been since I've seen Savvy? 6 months? No, a year. It didn't seem possible. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around because everywhere I went in Cactus Lass was soaked with memories. Most days, that just made me miss her even more. Nobody gets me like she does. Literally, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Or maybe it just made me like it more? Like me more. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. You're making me nervous. Bunny! Savviest. You sure you'd want to sit back there? Yep, I'm trying to get that authentic private driver experience, you know? Honestly, I just feel safer back here. You're the only reason I would get into one of these things. Oh my god, did you actually get prettier somehow? Damn, girl! Come on. Whatever you've been up to is working. God, seeing you again is like... It's like home, you know? Me too. Sorry, could we, less talk, more room? Being this close to Capra Q creeps me out. Yeah, I thought it was weird he wanted to meet here. Oh, I was downtown and it's a giant eyesore, you know? Seemed easy for you to find. Well, now I know where to avoid. Exactly. So... Don't have lights like this back in the flats, right? The way we'd left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and fluttered like I couldn't get enough air. I called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Was that what she was thinking about too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say... Ancient history, whatever. I'm totally over it. So, did you ever get any more gigs with your band? What? Your band, the Getaways. Wasn't that why you moved up here so fast? Oh, yeah! Yeah, we played some shows, but... Remember when you stopped picking up rides from Toad's place because it was always some sewer person? Oh, yes. That was every divey hole we played. I'd have to go home and take like 50 showers and swaddle myself in blankets and sage. Yikes. Very. Turns out social activism has way less creepers. Just some fogies too afraid of their own shadow to really affect change, but I can work with that. Speaking of, I can't believe we're back in your old steery. This thing knows all my secrets. And you know I love retro as much as the next girl, but... Would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. It's not a big issue in my work right now, you know? Are you anti-car? I'm anti-car. I mean, kinda? Nothing personal, but that's like shop talk for me. We don't have to get into it, right? Not to get into a fight right away? Sounded good to me. Sure. But wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh yeah, pull over. You live here? No, I just remembered I got you a present. Oh no, I didn't get you anything. You're here, like, for good. That's enough for me, L Bunny. Okay, I'll pull over. Whee! Pulling over time. Close your eyes and hold out your right hand. Are you going... No, unlike you, psychopath, I will not put a bug in it. It wasn't a bug. It was a caterpillar. And it was fuzzy. Oh, I remember. Come on, give me your hand. Forget how tiny your hands were and how they were always so cold. How are your fingers freezing in the middle of a desert? Must be the ice that runs through my veins. Jace is always whining about it. Who's Jace? She left something metallic onto my arm. You're not going to shut your eyes and at least stop fidgeting. It tightened to a snug fit around my wrist. I've been branded. Oh, it's a mood emulator. Maybe. Whoa! Thank you. Do you know what it is? It's a bracelet. It's a feel grid. It's a 6th gen biofeedback device for your feels. The color intensity shows your mood, basically the way you feel in the body at the exact moment. You're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Probably because of my awesome gift. I got the necklace edition, see? Feel good green. Now we can both have like total awareness of our emotional well-being. You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. Oh, Severus, this is like the best friendship bracelet necklace ever. Exactly. So, it's reading my brainwaves? Nah, it reads your blood. That is dope. Fucking science, right? It's literally magic. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemical to flood our system, right? So this is a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. So cool. See, it just moved towards green, which means you just got a little chilled out. There are 4 basic colors. Yellow is the feel-good green. Is like feel-good green, but higher intensity. Happy, sunny, excited. Red is angry, anxious, agitated, and blue as well. Blue. I don't know, I thought it'd be really cool to see you, for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know? But everyone I know within a field grid, it's like an emotional superpower. Keeping it is real, like second nature now. Even without talking for months, she knew me so well. She didn't even see how I'd gone off at Liam just now. I'm trying to work on my emotional superpowers, just so you know. I get it. This just lets you know that your feeling is real, but it's temporary. Plus, now you'll have your packs. Now you'll know when your packs are giving you too much shit. Too blue and you probably need to take a break. Too red and you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Tell that to my star rating. That's exactly it. This thing tells people they're pissing you off so you don't have to. I know confrontation is more my thing. But as you can see, I'm surfing a chill green wave at the moment. Chill as a cucumber. Lena, you're still saying it wrong. What? What's it supposed to be? Cool. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my god, I missed you. Damn, I even tried to remember it like cucumbers are so chilled. Today's really funny. Well, I miss you too, Lady. See, now I know that made you happy and not like pissed at me. It's broken. I'm totally pissed. Okay, I'm being serious. It's not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left... Uh-oh. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I know. I really don't want my feelings to upset anyone. But you do feel things a lot, actually. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing and the way you feel things. It's kind of beautiful. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it comes out, it's kind of intense. Like that night. You're right. I'm sorry. But I'm here, and you're here, and we're starting over. And we're good, right? And we're both gonna be better about saying how we feel. No, that's a bit leading. That will just make it sound like I'm also blaming her for it, which we're not going to do. She's blaming me for it, and I'm just gonna let it go. She's blaming my emotions for the argument when she probably did something to piss me off too, and she didn't take my emotions into account to begin with. But we're gonna let it slide. And we're good, right? Hell yes. I felt a weight lift off my ribcage. We were in sync again. We could always talk about serious stuff later. Savvy and I had all the time in the world now. So, how do we get to your place? My pajamas are calling my name. Oh shit, I'm really sorry, but... Can you take me somewhere else really quick first? Free rides from the cabbie? So where are we going? Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. It's this guy, and trust me, it's kind of a huge mess. You don't want to know. Is I came all this way to see you. Want me to give you a ride? Is everything okay? Totally, liar. Kind of. I don't know, honestly. I kind of fucked up at work, and I've just gotta go fix it before shit comes down on my head. I wish we could just go straight to this awesome ramen shop you're gonna love instead of helping my dumbass. It's a little embarrassing. Say no more. You're the best. I mean it. Well, right back at ya. He lives in this totally weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is crawling with techie scum. So what do you have to do? She rubbed her knees together. She always did that when she was feeling uncomfortable. I wonder if she knew that. He's a good client. Oh, he's a good client. I ran my big mouth and pissed him off. So now I have to go ask Kiss a little, give the baby his bottle. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight I can actually make it happen. But you should totally come meet with me and Jace later. You could just pick up another ride, right? You know, who knows, maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around LO. Hang on. Seriously though, who is Jace? My guy. It's only been a minute, but we have this super intense connection, like sunshine, butterflies, all that shit. I bet you really like him. And I can try to get you on the list. Let me just text Jace. Okay, cool. So how long have you been with him? Yes, cool. Okay, he says he'll text you all the deets soon. Great, I'll just wait for the deets. I've just got to do this thing, and then you should head over. So when... Oh, this is it, Kinfolk. I just gave her a free ride. And that's the one worrying thing about friends, is they'll try to get free rides out of you. I'll text you in like an hour tops, okay? Then come meet us. Sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome to LO, and remember, pick up a cute Pax next. Watch her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower. Half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. What was this place? Capra cars buzzed around me like I was inside some kind of nest. A few of the people inside gave me my car a definite look from behind their tinted windows, and they were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Sabi, and even for her. Maybe I misjudged our friendship. Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Maybe she'd moved on. But it was just a detour, no big deal. I'd do one more ride to earn some coin, then we'd get back in sync. Things just had a way of being spontaneous with Savvy. Well, then you should be used to this kind of shit. And I'd never as happy as I'd been when we were together. Sounds like she has, what do I want to call it? Kind of reliance syndrome with her friends. You know? Like you've created this person to an anchor for your emotions instead of seeing a therapist, which is not good. You need to figure out a way to deal with your emotions without creating an anchor in somebody else. Not that I'm a therapist or anything. Right, I'm gonna eat my food real quick because I did see the ad break, but I was too busy. Doing this dialogue. I should have done it right before, but also I love this song. This, whatever this is, this post-chorus, chorus bit. Love it, so good. And this part where Jin whispers in my ear. Okay. Also this sexy rap from J-Hope. It's a lot of noodle. The soy sauce on the bottom, when I mix the noodles, is so good, yeah. I think the soy sauce is huge to the flavor. Alright, one more bite. Because I'm feeling my stomach fill up now. And some bread. I can rip it properly. That'd be nice. The corner is always so hard to rip. Crunchy. The music for this game is really nice. Okay. Let's back to the game. Hello, how are you feeling today? Your new Feel Grid is a biofeedback device that displays your emotional state as color yellow, green, blue, or red. Intense? In a good way. Your Feel Grid also measures the intensity of your emotions in 3 levels, low, medium, and high. The more your Feel Grid lights up, the more intense your feelings. The circumplex, fancy science term. This map represents the full spectrum of emotions, yes, even the icky ones. Each segment is a unique state. So even though you may feel like a jumble of emotions, your Feel Grid will let you know which one of you are actually experiencing, even if it's a little unpleasant. Notice how you think and react when you're in each color. The idea of the Feel Grid is simply to illuminate the feelings in your body so you can tune into your emotional awareness. Okay. Cooler and hotter, huh? I guess that's right. Hyper and cheerful are pretty hot. Stay centered. There's no such thing as a bad emotion. Really! Just remember that the dark outer edges of the map are more intense feeling, while the lighter shades in the center are more mellow. I agree, there are no such things as bad emotions. All emotions are valid, but the outer limits of the Feel Grid are meant to tell you something. Like it's time to take a break, take a nap, or even just take a moment to center. Now take a deep breath and good luck out there. You're in the blue. You may feel sadness, depression, or despair. In the blue, your body is at its lowest energy point in a negative way. You will likely feel unmotivated to even basic tasks like eating, engaging in hobbies, or self-care. You will be easily swayed by others and have trouble making up your mind. Boost your mood by talking to a trusted friend or exercising. Not FDA approved, by the way. I love that. Also, such a classic thing. Oh, you're depressed? Why don't you go outside and take a walk? More info. Oh, no, we already did that. That was just that. Okay, let's go home. How do I get more battery? So over it. You're awesome, DJ. Jace will send you the deets. Well, I drew that already. That was pretty fast. Some water, and that's my last cup of soda, because I don't want to have too much soda today. I already drank coffee. Okay. Pickup requests. We probably should fill up. Combine charge station. Coin only. No USD accepted. Yeah, we really need to... Definitely time for the recharge, but... Plus, the weird way the hum of the charging station made me feel stuffed with cotton, I kinda loved it. Even if it was just probably killing brain cells. Each bar would set me 132, a little steep, but here I was. I got a full charge for 504. Yeah, we made, what, 6 from that last job, so we can at least get our... I sink back into my car. 5 minutes quick charge. Damn. Okay. We've got... There are people over here, but I guess we didn't find them. That's too bad. Peace and love, Lo. And L.O. Ali Bream. Founder-in-chief cat herder. Curate 8 all. Putting gentler dent in the universe. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, and then they'll fight you. Then you win. Okay, so... Does it say how much we think we're gonna make from each job? It doesn't really say, does it? This one will use the least amount, and we did just fill up, and they're closer to us. Then we can loop around the city, maybe? We don't. If we knew where the apartment was, that'd be really useful. Because then I could actually know where to go. You know? Oh wait, is it down here? Oh, I thought it was telling me it was down here. Maybe it is down here. It would be nice if it told me where the apartment is. But I guess we'll just do this one because we're already on this side of town, kind of. Like, that's all the way across town. That'll take us way longer to get to. Oh my. I'm sorry, I'm running to meet you, but still 2 blocks away. Can you just stop at the next corner instead of the pickup zone? I'm out of breath. Great. Not doing what the packs wanted could hurt my star rating, but pulling over in an AV zone would risk a stop from the LOPD. Not to mention a ticket that would set me back some serious coin. I could have risked the ticket. Couldn't risk the ticket. I drove past the pin at the block and pulled up to the drop warehouse that had been turned into lofts. Hey, sorry, can we go? Sorry! I was just texting my friend. Savvy had me doing laps in my own head again. It's cool. Glanced at her suit for a second. What was she wearing? Half my packs had those holoscope displays, but the full body thing. Barely an hour here and already Savvy was flaking. My packs was covered in weird gadgets. Welcome to Los Ojos. What's good? Any plans tonight? Yeah, kinda. I just moved here. And it's been interesting. Take a deep breath. Come on, Savvy. I thought we were past this. Yeah, LO is usually pretty interesting, no matter what. Oh, wait, I gotta top up. Mind if I plug in? The suit's running low. My card battery was terrible at holding a charge, but it looked like I could spare some at the moment. I needed a good rating more than the charge. Sure, happy to help. Thanks, gotta stop forgetting to charge at every stop. Capra makes you pay extra to use the port in their cars. Hey, we don't nickel and dime people here at NeoCab. Never let people say gig worker solidarity isn't a thing. Maybe this was a good deed. Will help me when I'm limping along to a charger station later. You don't have to worry about your rating with me. I used to be a Capra mate. Kept it above 4.8 stars or else. That sounds familiar. It's Ford for us. You ever work for Capra? I did. Never again. A lot of drivers went into the Capra mates after the culling. Oh yeah, I was part of that. Capra dispatched our cars over the air. I was right at the beginning of the shift. I booted up, but the wheel was locked, and then it drove me home. Seriously? I would have freaked. So wait, sorry, one sec. How long have you been driving for NeoCab? It's so annoying when packs try to pretend they didn't just zone out into the holospace for a second. Almost 2 years. But I try not to think about it. Moving on though, what's your opinion of NeoCab, the company? I was missing some about these questions, and how honest did she expect me to be? It's great! Oh hey, did you just see the sign we just drove past? It's like the best banh mi in town! The word went straight to my stomach. I hadn't stopped to eat all night. Pork floss? Oh, do they have Neo crab? No, but they do this machine-spun soy protein fiber mesh. It's like umami cotton candy. So, hey, would you say your opinions on Sophie's Law are mostly positive or negative? Remind me what that is? Sorry, that's a dumb question. Why would a neocab driver be for something that bans all non-automated cars? Wait, what? So a few weeks ago, this famous ballet dancer died in a car attack. Oh, what the hell? A car attacked her? People were just having a good time and this guy drove straight into a crowd. Sophie and like 15 other people were killed. That's awful. Is that why I see so many police? Probably. People are pretty worked up. Anyway, the vote is in a few days, so it'll blow over soon. Blow over? If the law passed, it looks like I'd be out of a job. The Capra buzzed by me. Of course, make human drivers legal. How else would people get around the city? So, I know it's dumb, but I just need a clear answer. Here, I'll repeat the question. Would you say your opinions on Sophie laws are mostly positive or negative? Wait a second, was she reading things off some kind of script? So, what's that you're wearing? Oh, right, you're new in town. I do surveillance for Capra. Surveillance? Yeah, like surveillance from above. Surveillance is from below. Is that French? It's Capra speak to me. I don't really get it either. Every time I say it, it sounds like I'm getting called out for being short. They've got cameras and sensors all over this suit. I'm like a big sponge sucking in data from everything and sending it to Capra. So those questions are what Capra wants to know about us, huh? They let us chat a little bit, but yeah, it's their questionnaire. Like opposition research stuff. Gotta fill my quota. I'm really sorry, I just assume everyone I talk to knows. So I've been talking to Capra this whole time. About me. About the job I scraped together when they fired me. I felt my shoulders tighten and dug my nails into the wheel. All the Capra snaking through the lanes suddenly came to focus like a swarm, like I was surrounded. I tried to breathe. I got to say, I wish I'd gone some morning. Oh no, that does not look good. She was staring right at my wrist. My finger was blazing red. Let me switch this damn thing off. No, you don't have to. It's her job too. I just did. I should have realized when you said it was your first night in LO. All this stuff is normal to me. We're so focused on our metrics. It's a terrible introduction, but... Welcome to Los Ojos. We've got great food and shitty panopticon. Won't you get in trouble for shutting it off? I might. But it's not worth making you feel miserable, you feel? She was quiet for the first time. Could feel her relaxing now the suit had gone dark. Allie flashed a smile at me and I could finally see her face. Anyways, I love your hair. I cut mine short like that once. I miss it. In this heat, I just want to shave it off, but that's a whole look, you know? Am I babbling? It's been too long since I've talked to someone real. Ever since I took this job, it's like I'm just a passenger in the suit. You know what I mean? Capra does the talking and I'm along for the ride. I got that when I was driving Capra too. I still have the keys somewhere. I should mount them like antlers. Definitely. I pull up to the shopping center. Skyscrapers on the side and skeletons of the future neighbors on the right. Hey, Allie. Hey, Allie. Oh. Don't give up. You'll find something better. Yeah, gotta stay on your hustle, right? Thanks for not kicking me out of your car. Never let them say gig worker solidarity isn't a thing, right? Damn right! I'll hit you up if I need a real human again. Good luck in Los Ojos. I watched the suit blink back to life. She vanished into a crowd of shoppers. Looked like Cabra could find their way into my car no matter what. Even though we were a sweetheart like Allie. Did I get the deets yet? Ride complete. Allie Breen gave you 5 stars. Gig folk gotta stick together. I'm staying perfect. And we got, I think that was our gas fee. We got a little bit over our gas fee. Liberty Heights. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people had gathered in the street. They surrounded an empty cab car in a messy circle. They were yelling, barking things at each other and at the car. A few were taking swings at it with chains and socket wrenches. Observed. The auto car made dozens of tiny, rapid-fire turns, trying to see it free itself from the circle. I thought of a moth trapped between window panes. Then another sound. Was that my back door? What the hell? I need to get out of here. I need you to go. I'll pay. What the... Listen, I'll explain, but we need you to go. You're a neocab, right? I am... Yo, drive people. We need to go. I can't be here. Works for me if you're paying. Gritted my teeth. I was too angry. Let's just take a breath, okay? My pulse raised my ears so loud I couldn't think straight. What the hell are you doing in my car? You want a ride? You go through neocab. You don't just open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry, seriously, but that's my fucking bike under the wheels of that Capra, okay? I nearly died, and if we don't get out of here now, the cops will be here and my life will actually be over. I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance between us and that mob. Okay, we're getting out of here and then you're explaining everything. That's my hands on the wheel. No way I was letting anything slide right now. I get it, that sounds terrifying. He flared in my face. I was sick and tired of being pushed around. You know what? No. If the cops are coming, that's your issue. And stop telling me what to do from the back seat of my own car. I let the silence and tension fill the space. The Pax looked so scared. The mob outside was getting worse. And did I really want to deal with LOPD right now? Hey, you've got panic eyes. I see you. Do you see me? I can usually get a read on a person the first time I see their face. Savvy called it my truth download. Not like she ever listened when it was about someone she wanted a date. But I needed to be calm to hear that little voice inside my head. And this Pax had me all riled up. I met their eyes in the rearview mirror. And it worked. It was clear as if they were saying it out loud. I knew they were sorry, they were safe, and they were just trying to survive. Like me. You're sort of a person who feels things really intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. Please, take 1 second to see me asking for help and drive. I'm trying to figure out if they have like a fill grid too, but they have like a random earring. Maybe it's the earring? It must be the earring, right? I drove. Felt frozen, like things were terrible and they always would be. I held their gaze. I felt the fear evaporate, my pulse slowed. There we go. They trailed off as they watched my field grid crash from angry red into chilled gray. It seemed to calm them down too. You're wearing one of those field things. It looks like we're, cool? Well, this still isn't right, you know. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Floor it! I got us out of there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and bike punks scrambled into the night. What's your name? I'm Azul. Oh, Why does adrenaline have to wear off? This shit hurts, dude. I'm Lena. Where are we going? Take me. Shit, I need to get to work. I work at this club in Lou Rouge. It's not far. Shit. Ow. Can you at least tell me what happened back there? Are you okay? I'm bleeding. Oh no, can I help? Can you give me stitches and antibiotics? No, is it that bad? No, forget it. I'm just rattled. Thanks for asking. And don't worry, I won't mess up your car. That was thoughtful. NeoCap is supposed to cover cleaning costs for things like that. But once they do, there's always a mysterious operation surcharge that'll pop on your paycheck a few later. I got hit by a Capra. I was on my bike. It came out of nowhere, sideswiped me, and then it just kept driving. Right over my fucking bike. Did you get the plate number? Shit, no, I didn't. Don't bother going back though, forget it. And all those people just showed up. No, I called a radic swarm. Is that a fancy term for an angry mob? Mob? I just wanted to drive and keep it simple. What's a radic swarm? You know who Radix is, right? No clue. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people. Getting rid of cars, that's just the seed. What grows from that are safer streets, public transit, the works. A big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Hey, public transit, I can still drive a bus, maybe. Or like a train. I still have a chance of a job. Most people just see us as punks on bikes, but most people are blind. Can I join? You asked me that from behind the wheel, so... Fuck no. It's about building our own community. If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like if you get hit by a fucking Capra, you send up a flare on the app to call a Radix form. It alerts the other members, shows them where you are, it tells them you need help. Radix has an app. I like it filled with good vibes. So that was help. Doesn't seem like it did much for you if you're here with me. It got crazy, I don't know. I didn't expect that. Is it your first time calling a swarm? Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it's not supposed to be like that. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know, I thought they'd just save me. But it was like they just showed up to fuck up the Capra car. Nobody tried to get my bike or whatever. One dude helped me up, but like, the second I said I was okay, it didn't matter anymore. NeoCap to the rescue. I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah. But I'll get you to where you need to go. That makes it even worse. Why do you say that? Because it's still a fucking car. You're still putting people at risk every day, plus I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of Radix folks. Getting out of there was the right idea. You think they saw me get in it? Nah. They seemed pretty focused on the car. Yeah, for sure. I could feel them relax just a little. What a fucking night. My leg's killing me, my bike's gone. They're probably gonna ask me to leave Radix. I doubt that, they need people like you. People who cruise around in fucking death machines? People who call cars fucking death machines. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Look, where I'm going, I don't want them to see me get out of your car. So can you just drop me like a corner of Guadalupe and Sanders? I'll walk the rest of the way. On that leg. It's just a scrape. I'm fine. Your call. Yeah. And I lean to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just pull into that alley? The whole block looked pretty deserted, but I still slipped into the shadows, whatever would put their mind at ease. You don't, like, record this, right? That's the NeoCab deal. Right, no camera, nothing on the app. You were never here, Azul. Okay? Okay, well, how much do I owe you? 10 coins to cover it. Yeah, fair price, I guess. Here you go. Thanks. Listen, thanks for not kicking me out of your car. I appreciate it. But like what you saw? No worries, I'll keep it quiet. Thanks. Shit, wait, did I get your name? Lena. Oh, thanks, Lena. I'm Azul. I said that, right? You did, and you're welcome. Have a good night. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit like he couldn't put too much weight on their knee. Without so much as look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. It was well after midnight, and I met my ride quota. I checked my fill grid. Green. On most nights, I'd call it quits about now, or maybe push on for one last ride, if I had it in me. But until I heard from Savvy, I had nowhere to go. When was she going to text me back? We made a lot of money, at least. We should keep going because we're feeling happy, right? Oh, damn, we got all the way to Luz Rouge. Man, we went all the way from here to here. That's crazy. Outerlands is so far away, though. Is there not anybody that's not that far away? Why am I over here? Nourish me, all your pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. The Book of Medawapon. I take all my gas to get all the way over here. Strategic intelligence is here to be their opinions engage at your own risk. Gaussberg, Student of the World. Any opinions of personal feet are mine and mine alone. Give me a sec. I have to downvote the song. I've already downvoted it, but it keeps playing. I get that it was a TikTok trend song, but I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear that song. J-Hope being a feature on it is not enough for me to want to hear that song. Okay. This guy looks like a nice guy, but I kind of want to go with this guy. He seems like a bit of a character. And we'll have more... Yeah, this guy also has Prime. I don't know, I kind of want to go with this guy. Sounds like it'll be interesting, you know? Oh, look at this guy. Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into his back seat. The Pax's eyes... Oh, and he looked... like a ghost face Savvy, and I went... And like the ghost face Savvy and I went through. Still kind of missed the Iron Lantern. He was headed to 5th Street subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Agnon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left him to his mood. I had my own things to sort about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos. A nice, spicy margarita, made by the robot, probably. Said she'd left me to drive this graveyard shift with the sad, silent Pax. It was bad timing. She seemed anxious about her work thing. I could totally rate, even if my boss was an algorithm. I'd laugh this one off with her when we were unpacking boxes tomorrow. Agnon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lena, right? That's me. Lena, what makes you so happy? Excuse me? I saw you smiling to yourself just now, pursuing the feeling. Looks like a happy person. I mean, isn't everyone? No, decidedly not. Are you convinced that you're happy? Tell me this. Is it working? Are you happy? Happiness comes and goes for me. Exactly, like a mirage, like an illusion happiness is. I've resigned myself to it. Underlying truth. Let me guess. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant I find. Mind if I ask what's got you down? Everything in nothing. The tiniest lights, the most cosmic horrors. I heard a lot of sad stories inside this card and told a few of them myself too. Something told me this one was going to be a little new. Being in the bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? It does. He was quiet, but I could almost feel him forming something to say. It was intense. You seem like... He wrung his long fingers in his lap. May I tell you about something very important to me? Sir, what is it? Aganon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside a cave. You carry me now on my nightly quest to seek the Pain Worm. It's called Metoapion, the dark leviathan that roils beneath Los Ojos, festering. We nourish it, you see. You and I, millions like us, and soon. Very soon Metoapion will emerge, bellowing its cry of infinite despondence, and it will consume all of our pain. All of it gone. Forever! Well, that's just great. Oh, so the city will be destroyed. Oh, you know what? That sounds good to me. And it really did. All this worry about Savvy, about myself, about everyone who climbed into my backseat. This pact was telling me that could all be good for something. That actually sounded great. Yes, I sense you would understand Metoapion's importance. Let the pain worm rise. Rise! Aganon rolled down his window and screamed into the night. Rise! Rise, Metoapion! Would it be bad if you saw that he was making me happy? I tried to think of something sad. That time I broke my Abuela's favorite mug. She always gave the best hugs. I had to hand it to Aganon. That was harder than it seemed. He pulled himself back into the cart. He was out of breath, but his eyes were sparkling. I had to laugh. How does Metoapion feel about field grids? Useful for novices, but ultimately redundant. Existence is suffering. Do we need a device to tell us that the sky is blue also? It was so dark I almost missed the subway station. There was only a flickering sign over a dingy stairwell. I thank you for the ride. Do remember to take pleasure in your nourishment of the Pain Worm. You too. Feel worse. I can't believe you'd say that. You understand, your standing feeds my quest tonight. I'll make an offering to Metoapion in your honor. Expect to reap his spoils soon. The Pain Worm always rewards devotion. Wait, did that mean something good or bad was about to happen? Something was happening. At least I'd made him satisfied. I should get a good market map. His dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wonder what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop on a train to the suburbs. It had felt good to laugh. I can fool myself sometimes. My brain was telling me things are falling apart, but my body was telling me the world is a weird-ass place. And what did I have to lose? I believed in my body. I was still worried about Savvy, but there was something inside that worry that was kind of shiny, if I looked at it right. Maybe Los Ojos was like that. Maybe sometimes you just gotta scream at the Pain Worm. Jeez. I'm a great cabbie. Damn. Frontera. Battery usage 1. You finally. Message from Savvy. So sorry. Leave as fast as you can. Location saved. Address undetectable. I don't understand. Message cannot be delivered. Damn. I'm lowering it. I'll be the race app. The LOP trap nearly nabbed me on the way over. Too close. 3 traps. But it still wasn't fast enough. This was definitely it. Location of Savvy's SOS pin. It was just an empty lot in between some abandoned forest funds. I could only see as far as my headlights, but there was no trace of her. No text since so sorry either. I called out her name. Savvy! There was no answer. Had I missed her? If I'd driven here faster, would she be getting in my car right now, laughing off her crazy night? So dark I could barely see the broken bottles over the ground. This wasn't a good place for anyone to race around at night, especially alone, especially someone like Savvy. Then I saw it. Face down on the curb, her phone. I grabbed it and it chilled around my arms. It was shattered right in the center of the hollow screen. Now totally dark and cold, it looked like I had been stepped on. Uh-oh. She's been kidnapped! There was a stick on the back. A punk-looking symbol of a wasp inside a bicycle gear. I sketched it in my journaling app and stashed her phone in my glove box. That explained the radio silence. What happened here? I must have grabbed it from her. Someone who didn't want her texting me. Who would do that? If you know her at all, you know Savvy's not someone you should mess with. My field grid went hard red. That seemed about right. I wonder what Savvy's field grid looked like right now. What was she feeling? What was she thinking? All I could imagine was not comforting. I tried to push back my thoughts and focus on what I could do right now. I remembered what Adul had told me about Radix. No cops. My body felt crazy, like I was buzzing with nerves, but at the same time, could barely keep a thought in my head. I had nowhere to go, and no one to help talk things out. All I could do was try to get some sleep. My only option was crash or to find a cheap motel, or a spare room somewhere. Anywhere but a Kepler capsule, if I could afford it. I closed my neocap shift. At least I'd hit my quota before my world turned upside down. We went up 0.1. Nice. Launch Crasher. As you're ready, fed in the air. Rise! Painworm! What the fuck, I found her phone. Where have I seen this before? The sticker. The Radix sticker. Maybe it's because she was seen in a car? $20. Damn. 10, 20, 35, 18, 18. There's nowhere here where I am to stay. But if we do that, it's all the way across town. And this one's the closest one. Should we get some more gas, maybe? You can't reach the destination. If we're gonna we should just recharge anyways then. That one's even cheaper. $99 a bar. Oh, I didn't even realize I had prices. I just went to the closest place. The prices are cheap here. Oh, that one's even cheaper, but we can't get over there. So okay, this is nice. We got a nice cheap price. Charging up before I was running low, my dad would be so proud. That would cost me 98 for the bar. Pretty sweet deal, actually. Ooh, that is cheap. I got the expensive gas. Let's fill up. I continued on my way. What did we make again? Like 60 bucks or something? Okay, we should be able to make it to the crasher spot now. Hot tub! They got a hot tub and a continental breakfast. Hell yeah, let's go. Azteca! Can't say no to continental breakfast. I wasn't sure how much sleep I'd get, even though I was exhausted. My mind was racing with worries about Savvy. When my head hit the pillow in the Azteca, I went somewhere else. I was back in Cactus Flats, in a room where I used to live, floating above all these things I'd owned, all these beautiful little things. Rows and rows of little things, pine cones and seashells. Oh, actually, we're in an ad break. I remembered where I'd gotten each one of them, and the joy I felt so warm, like light inside my whole body. I was so happy to be home. I kept floating, and then I wasn't in my nice room anymore, and there wasn't anything in the room, and I couldn't breathe. I went for the door and it didn't open. I screamed and screamed and screamed until all the air was gone and I knew I was dying. Then I woke. The as advertised 24/7 breakfast was okay, but there were pine cones placed around the trays for decoration. I knew it had to have been a coincidence. Of course it was. But the effort to ignore the thoughts that maybe it wasn't just a coincidence, that maybe the hotel was some kind of portal between the dream world and the real world, but then that would mean all I could summon were pine cones. It all just kind of killed my appetite. Back to work. We were supposed to be getting a new apartment with our girlfriend here, and now we're not. That's disappointing. More bread. Oh, shit. My garlic butter. I think. I know I'm just sitting here eating while I dance, but I just want to finish some of my dinner. Hmm. But that should be the last ad for today's stream. So thank you everyone for watching that. If you did watch, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's continue with the game. The memory of what happened last night was a shadow over everything around me. The desperate text, Savvy's smashed phone. I tried to quiet my mind and I just felt my body for a second. Ugh, this wasn't working. Where the hell was she? This wouldn't be the first time she ghosted, but this felt different. I knew basically nothing about what her life in Los Ojos was like. Savvy was headed to a nightclub, but his name? Total mystery. And she was in some sort of trouble at work, whatever that was. I tried to recall as many details as I could about last night, scribbling in my journal app until my hand ached. Maybe I'd seen that symbol on her phone before, after all. It wasn't a name, but it was a person to track down in a neighborhood. As long as I met my neocab quota, I could just stay on searching without losing my job and leaving LO as a total disaster. What's our quota today? 3 rides again. It's always 3 rides? Daily goals 35, okay. I think we're starting with the same amount of money again. Last night, dropped off at 9 p.m., Rich Dorn. Jace never texted Deets. Savvy seemed upset. I'm kinda fucked up at work. Where? Found phone smashed. With weird sticker. Azul's tattoo. Radix. Savvy, where are you? Last text. 2 a.m. Lena, fast as you can. Okay, let's see. Who do we have available on the map today? Carlos Wong. All things to all people. I'll fix what ails you. That's way too far away. We can't choose that guy. He's all the way across the friggin' road. I think we'll just have to choose her. All things to old people. She has good ratings, so she has to be a good PAX. I swallowed down the wrong hole. That's not where water goes. I need to get to the cadence, and I need to get there fast. What's that? It sounds like a sprawl. It's the casino, the big one. I remember when cab drivers were expecting to memorize things like this. I'm new here. Sorry, I'm new here. Oh, don't mind me. I just pressed for a time. Head to Frontiera, north side. That was a straight shot. Easy trip. Oh no, don't go that way. Raji and Emmy squared is a mess. You can barely get through. She sounded like she knew what she was talking about. Must be some warning on our hollow space. I can go around. Would you like me to take Jean Street or Flambeau? Choose one at random. Then I do mean random. As random as you can make it. Weird, this was a whole different kind of backseat driving. Psychological. Jean Street sounded like a reliable choice. He made a little murmuring sound. Not Flambeau. You said to choose. Wait. Ah, yes. That's just what I needed. Are we trying to lose a tail or something? Are you about to rob this casino? You think that would be wise for me to tell you if I was? Hey, I might be a genius safecrafter for all you know. Fair enough. No, I was desperate for a bit of chance, a dose of entropy. Randomness, you know. Reset my mind. Sometimes one finds oneself in a rut of predictability. Tell me about it. It was it's why humor is such a bomb. Comedy is based on an unexpected twist. Interesting method. How about I pick a number? Between 1 and hippopotamus. Between 1 and hippopotamus. Between your hippocampus and mine, thank you. I got her to laugh. But no, not that kind of randomness. I need chance with real stakes. Which is why we're zooming down Jean towards a casino. Yes, but now, I'm not sure it will work. The stakes there are high in monetary terms, but they don't actually matter, don't you find? They matter when you roll a hot 13. You've never been inside a casino, have you? Technically, I have not. No, the casino definitely isn't going to work. I need to find some entropy that matters. Why, what is this all about? Well, it's simple. Almost obvious. Something is wrong with the world. I agree with you there. Not that kind of wrong. A deeper kind. Sadly, I fear our timeline has become tangled. The universe is made of infinite timelines, always branching based on tiniest decisions. It's perfectly coherent and stable, as long as the branches remain distinct. I waited for her to say more. So, you see the obvious danger. Obvious is not quite the word I would have chosen. So, if our timeline is tangled up with another one, how do we untangle it? Oh, I think that's well beyond our capabilities. But it's good to know how off-kilter one reality is. It helps you decide how annoyed to be with your friends when constantly rescheduled lunch. Karma, for example. Uh-oh. Has anyone cancelled on you lately? Now that, Una, is a good joke. I thought as much. Tell me what happened. It should help me calibrate. I told her what happened with Savvy. I was supposed to move in with my best friend and she didn't show. And now I don't know if she's in trouble, or hurt, or maybe just the worst. She listened like my story was feeding her. Maybe I'd give 5 stars out of this, but it was a little creepy. So your friend just vanished? With no explanation? None. And you don't know how to feel about it. It confuses you. Wouldn't you be confused? Perfect! Perfect! I don't know if you'd caught the part where I said she might be hurt. She ignored me. Now this is next part is critical. If your friend hadn't disappeared, where would she be right now? I don't know, I just moved here. Please, just guess. Think of in terms of chance, and what if and maybe let me wash over you. I could tell she was never going to drop it. I might as well indulge her. Okay, if she hadn't just blinked off the map, Savvy would probably be here in my car. Right next to me in the passenger, just cruising. Savvy blowing perfect vape rings out the window. Calling out compliments to everyone, whether they liked it or not. We're blasting some cheesy mix from high school. It would have been awesome. Yep, that's exactly where Savvy should be. He'd be right here with me. She looked around the cab if she just noticed it. She would she? I remembered Radix and what Savvy had said about being anti-car. Definitely. Well, drive me around then. Let me feel her absence. I passed the turn that would have taken us to the casino. Una sat like a statue, looking straight ahead. It wasn't the look of most past guests when they're reading their screens. But then, she was reading space-time? My mind wandered and I thought about all the maybe savvies in other timelines. She could be doing so many things. It was part of why I wanted to move in with her again. Maybe dancing to a DJ set at some underground club. She'd get past the bouncer with a wave of her hand, instead of ditching me to go with someone else. You can pull over here, dear. Thank you. I like how I'm finding all the weird religious people in this place. That was very useful. That was good. Very useful. I wish I could pay you back in your kind and help you locate your friend. Information obscenely undervalued against coin, don't you agree? Any clue would help. I've got nothing to go on. Well, I can't tell you where she is, I'm afraid, but I can tell you where she's supposed to be. You know your friend even better than she knows herself. And at this moment, she's in a stable timeline. She's at a terrible Berlin techno-themed club called Standsmaschine. Am I saying that right? It's not that far from here in any case. You're unbelievable, Uno. I think I can use this. Think nothing of it. It's merely a byproduct of my work. So, I have to ask, are you a witch? No, though you're not the first person to think that. Just a quantum statistician. Just think of me as an accountant, except the spreadsheet is very, very large. And you can be simultaneously rich and broke. I don't think I could handle that kind of uncertainty in my Capra cash account. Oh, don't worry about that. Counter-espionage is quite lucrative. In any case... Wait, back up the counter-espionage? Ah, yes, with a little time and a little luck and just the right entropy differential, no secret is safe. The only way to protect your communications from a quantum statistician is to hire a better one. And I'm the best there is, so... I had so many questions. You see, I really must dash. Thank you for the ride and the story. The timeline is indeed as unstable as I feared. And we might even be able to fix it. Wait, we might fix it? She slid out and walked with the sidewalk away from my car, zigging and zagging as she went. It looked random, and the sinking feeling in my stomach that felt very certain. It felt like there were infinite timelines. Where did they branch? I reached for my phone and to find my next packs. Time to choose again. Wonder if we can save here. Am I allowed to save here, or can I only save on every day? Una gave me a 5-star. Thank you for the honesty and humor. A wonderful chaotic source of entropy. Hell yeah, I'm staying perfect. Okay. Depending on what we have, we might be able even to make our quota. No password is safe from the Quantum Witch. Can I save here? Is there an autosave maybe? Doesn't seem like there's a save. Shall we? Okay, no. Last ride. It's saved here. Okay, then we should stop here. So that we don't have to, that was our save. We got our save. Because we can't save ourselves. Yeah, there we go. Neocab. Put that here. Wow, we got a lot of achievements just now. Anyways, guys, that is the end of our stream today. I hope you enjoyed whatever we did. If you were here for all of it, or you're just here for this part, the yoga, the before coffee, or the Neo Cab, we'll be back tomorrow with more Neo Cab, in which we're going to discover what the hell happened to our friend that we're supposed to be moving into. The plot thickens. What else? Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with that. And I would like to thank everyone for being here. Don't forget to drink water, wear sunscreen, and namaste, bitches. I almost forgot my outro word. Let's look for somebody to raid out to. And then I'm going to... What am I going to have to edit some yoga? That's what I'll be doing. Editing some yoga. We've got Ritva, Rick, Garden, Numi, Nino Kuni too, huh? Jolie. Southern Tyke still playing Crimson Desert. Let's see. Let me check how long everyone's streaming for before I raid into somebody. Ooh, one of those voices hurt my throat. I feel like I think I stretched my larynx a little bit. I feel like this for my throat. Oh no, you know what it was? Me swallowing water in my breathing pipe. That's why my throat hurts. Southern Tyke's playing some. I've never raided Southern Tyke, so I think we'll raid Southern Tyke. I'm already following her. Maybe I have raided her. I don't remember, but let's raid her because I don't think I've ever raided her before. She's playing some Crimson Desert, which is I want to say it's an open world adventure RPG. Yeah, that's what I want to say it is. So let's see if we can raid. Hopefully we can. I never know, so I always have to check. Yes, we can. Amazing. Okay. I will see you guys over there for some Crimson Desert. I have been seeing the game, and I'm very interested if I can play it. But then I saw some things about generative AI. It's whatever. We'll see. I have so many games I want to play that I don't want to add any more games to my game roulette yet, you know? Game over, yeah! If you're on Twitch, feel free to copy my raid messages there. You've got the first one if you're just here hanging out with me, and you got the second one if you are subbed. Thank you everyone who was here for the stream today, who said hello, who changed the camera angles, who did yoga with me, all of the things, and our new Wholesome Deviants, Cow and Jose. Thank you for, I think Cow was a resub for 1 month, and I think Jose was a Patreon subscriber over on the Yoga Enjoyers. Thank you everyone for the support. And I will see you guys in Southern Tyke's chat, Rick's chat, JP just went live's chat. I'll just be in all of those while I edit some yoga. So I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And don't do what I did.